Hello, people. Hello, Mr. Bone Bacon. Hopefully I get the date right on this one. It is 8/17, Wednesday, August. Okay, hopefully I get that right. Cheers, people. I have a bit of commentary. I noticed in my recommendations a video by someone who was talking about bullying in the VC. What? That don't even sound right to me. Bullying and harassment in the VC. Well, first off, I am not aware of it, and I'm going to remain unaware of it because I don't watch shit like that. I don't align myself with people who are so immature as to bully others or make fun of others. That don't even sound right in relation to the vinyl community as far as my inner definition of the VC. Because the thing that brought the idea of a vinyl community together was the love of music. And music is a healer. Music is a divine art, or it can be. And so the idea that we have people who claim to be part of the VC being unkind to others, disrespectful, I don't understand that. Can those folks explain to me and justify their actions? Why this has to happen? How is this mature adult behavior? I keep bringing this up because the bar is so low for what is considered adult behavior in the world these days. So much of what is happening in politics in particular, and I have to bring it up because it's such a mess, this fighting and this naked grab for power is just so immature and unobjective. How this fight for red versus blue, we're all losing. It frustrates me that these so-called smart people who are in office and in power, don't they see that? Really? They don't see how we're all losing? How can the future be good for one side? So I just wanted to say that it just really disappoints me that there is this low level of humanity that just can't seem to get its act together. I don't understand why people are not nice to one another. I don't understand that. So back to music. I'm glad if I can just spot something right quick. Oh, heart. I just thought I would go on and show one more album because good comments on my video yesterday. And a lot of those records, if not every one that everyone said in relation to Mwandishi that I didn't show because I was just showing some records. I don't try to show everything. I probably have all of them. Here's one that was mentioned that is just excellent. Billy Hart, Enchance. A drummer's drummer. He is fantastic. And this is a wonderful album. Benny Maupin's solo stuff. Jewel in the Lotus, I've shown that many times over the years. Of course, I've been on here so long, can't expect people to know or watch all the thousands of videos I've made. But Benny Maupin's Jewel in the Lotus album is definitely one of my all-time favorite albums. Someone recently asked me, where would Catherine Wheel fit into my top 100 now? Same. I like what I like. Some stuff dates, but the stuff that I really like, I really love it. And Catherine Wheel are amazing to this day. So that hasn't changed, okay? So, I recently bought this used Los Lichis. Los Lichis, however you say it. A collective based out of Mexico that was an art collective that ended up becoming primarily a music improvisation collective. I really like this. And it's, you can hear that it's recordings that were not all made at the same time with the same purpose. Some things are very obviously just jams. Other things are where they've gotten into a drone, they've gotten into a space with a sound that they're making with something like maybe oil cans or something, and they just let it go. And it grows, and it's wonderful. I love stuff like this. This is what interests me. Los Lichis, things that are off the beaten path. You know, yeah. I know what I like when I hear it. Just like I'll know what I like when I see it. This is really good. Last night I hadn't listened to this in a long time, and this was a wonderful experience. Wonderful audio journey. I don't speak French, so I don't know what the French is about. It wasn't necessary. The audio, it was like traveling, literally. Like literally, physically traveling, listening to this album last night. Antigravity, Jac Berrocal, David Finnick, Vincent Epley. Jac Berrocal, I used to have that album, and I'm so sorry I don't have it anymore. The one where he plays the bicycle. It's really collectible now. Interesting character. And this is just really good. It's just really, there's a lot of, it feels like there's a lot of intent behind the sounds. Like they had whoever recorded these things and put them together like this was really trying to convey something, not just giving you some sounds. This is really good. Antigravity. Real good. This is the kind of thing. Here's something that was sent to me. Again, people send me stuff over the years. I forget who. Thank you all. Someone thought that I would like this. It's a Russian band. Motorama. It's a Russian, kind of a shoegazy sounding band. Motorama. The Alps. And it wasn't until the last song, I must admit, the last song saved the album. Far Away from the City. Man, if the whole album could have been that good. I like it. And this picture of the boy is really fitting for the general feel of this album. But I'll tell you, if they could have come up with more songs like that last one, Far Away from the City, I'd be raving about this album. Otherwise, it's pretty good. I was going to look this up before I showed it, but I didn't. This is a reissue. And is this Swedish? I think so. Berits Halsband. I'm trying to see if I can figure out where it's from. Looks like it's Swedish to me. Berits Halsband. This is one of those records that you would see in lists of prog records to get from the past. And so when I was finally able to get a copy of this, I did. And this is pretty good. There's a big folk music aspect to this. Not quite oompa, polka, but it is jazzy, but also very folky. Almost, I don't know. But it's good. Instrumental. Berits Halsband. Anything else I haven't shown? Because I put a bunch of stuff away yesterday. That's all I have sitting out that I haven't shown, except played this single yesterday. Bill Nelson's Red Music, Furniture Music. Red vinyl. Bill Nelson's been having some serious health issues in recent years. I understand he had some kind of eye surgery. Hope he's okay. I had reached out to his management about an interview. Haven't heard back from Dave Anderson. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. No big deal. So I, for one, am watching the news and pretty closely because I'm blown away at just how weird things have gotten with the two-party system, with this really strange devotion to this criminal who's been obvious to me even before he became president that this is not a good person, and this is not the kind of person we need in charge of things, and yet there he is. And people are rallying around this cockroach. And the thing that blows my mind is that, and I think this is a fairly objective thing to say, if you could ask those people to stop and calm down for a minute and objectively look at the long view of what they're doing, how is this supposed to turn out good for anyone? This really insane defense of such an obviously unethical person blows my mind. So I'm watching it because it affects, and I talk about it because it directly affects everyone, not just here in America too. So that's why I bring it up, talk about it. We'll talk about it when I feel like it, because we're in a dangerous time. And I am just, again, I'll say it again, flabbergasted that we don't have more mental health professionals speaking up about this dangerous personality disorder person who has the country dealing with cult mentality. And it's just mind-blowing to me that we're in this quagmire because of a fight for power, and there's no objectivity from these so-called adults about the future of everyone. Just makes no sense to me. So I kind of sound off about it for a number of reasons. But you hear what I'm saying. Let's treat one another the way we want to be treated. Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? You need a smile? It's always there. Always there inside.